Are you in a vector? Good luck. Those babies are impossible to fly. If you're not a force botherer, yeah, kinda finding that out myself. Then why, Lorna? The best outcome is I swap Baron Bulan for a full pardon. And the worst? Let's try to keep things light, shall we? You can start by telling me where to find the weapons in this crate.
Oh, fuck you. Okay, let's read this.
Holy fuck, this is pissing me off instantly, and I only just read this.
Yeah, you have read the first line, right? Well, people, it goes like this. Longing a lightsaber to activate them.
A lightsaber?
PickelJars people call Jedi fighter.
Bull fucking shit!
Exactly.
I did not fucking remember a single lightsaber needing to be used to activate the weapons on a Jedi starfighter in episode fucking 2.
They are making shit on the fly and hope it sticks. Look, I am going to make it very clear to anyone that is new to this fandom. If you make any kind of ship, including a starfighter, that is armed, and you need another weapon to use that weapon in particular, that design should be scrapped. Because otherwise, you only have these fighters used by Jedi and no one else. And in this case, it is not because the controls are crap. It's because you are flying in a coffin.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes, I am seeing down here that she used the ship as a ram. Why? Why do this? I am so very fucking angry.
Head.
There's so
many ways that this does not fucking make sense. Adding to that first way, I have to ask, and Lorna has to ask this as well, how is this even remotely safe? Yeah, are you just going to just stick the lightsaber straight into the control panel? Blade activated and all.
That is, you are sticking a rod of plasma inside a fighter's cockpit. Do you know what happens, dear writer, if it gets packed in the slightest? You get a dead Jedi.
Yes. The sheer number of ways that this is fucking bullshit.
And let me say this. In case you do this, before you get the ship off the hangar of the port of whatever, if you insert the saber before you get off the fucking platform and it fucks shit up, it is still going to destroy the ship and perhaps yourself.
Also, I'm going to add this. It also completely defeats the purpose of it being a safety protocol as well, because then at that point anyone could actually get into it and use the weapons if it's just already inserted in there, for one thing. Two, you're just leaving a lightsaber around in a starfighter.
Do you think they will care at this point?
Sadly, no.
But I was going to put this particular example, that is, imagine that for whatever reason you have a ship not only manned with Jedi, and again, for whatever reason, the Jedi cannot get to the fighters and the ship needs to be defended. What the fuck do you do?
Good fucking question. I don't think they're ever going to answer that, though.
Yeah. This design is stupid. This is not the worst of the High Republic we have seen, but holy fucking shit.
This is pretty bad. This is pretty high up there. A lightsaber being required to be inserted to use your weapons as a safety measure is pretty fucking retarded. And I'm at the point where I'm now having just...
And look, I am going to say this because it is very unlikely But what will happen if you, as a Jedi, are getting on your ship or about to exit it, the saber is on the weapons control, and someone attacks you?
Then you're extra fucked.
Oh my god. This is...
So are we to assume every single
Humiliating.
time... Wait a second. Are we to assume every single time that any time a Jedi had to bail out of a starfighter or had a crash landing or something, that they always remember to get their lightsaber before exiting? That seems like another good way to get people killed. Because here's the thing, right? It's actually a problem with modern day fighter aircraft where where pilots have been over-reliant on the ejection mechanism, which is to say that they trust it way more than they should and don't give themselves as much leeway in time as they should. So they'll wait to the absolute last second before ejecting. And this has absolutely gotten pilots killed. Imagine having to do that, but also on top of that, getting your fucking lightsaber out so you can just survive afterwards. Because you're in the middle of a fucking firefight.
By the way, we are assuming that the saber should be active while we plug it in. I am going to admit that a sensible design, this is not sensible, okay, but you hear me out, will have you insert the saber deactivated, which is still stupid, but I am not going to give this comic the possibility of thinking that. So I am still going to say that you insert a rod of plasma in your fighter. So if you have to bail out, that is not going to end well.
There's also the fact that the lightsaber itself, you're still talking about having a lightsaber near the controls in the middle of a fucking firefight. So if you get hit or something and you get jostled around, there's still the possibility that you might accidentally bump into the thing for one reason or another, accidentally activate it at that point, and then you're fucked anyways. This is a safety measure, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and let's remember, everyone, the sabers use a very particular crystal that the maker of the saber has to tune themselves, and it is finicky as all hell. If, like you said, the saber gets hit for some reason, what is going to happen when the plasma bursts?
We're gonna have a really fun time, I'm sure.
Yeah, Cook Jedi. Used one speech bubble has made this comic infinitely worse.
Yes.
Let's try to finish this.
Yes. Please let the pain end. Lorna, respond. Come in, damn it.